Good morning. Welcome to your Wednesday morning, early morning intuitive guidance. I'm Dr. Bonnie Nussbaum, here with some words of wisdom to start your day off well. And this card is actually, the pile on my desk is irritating me. It's piled up under my elbow. I think that means I have some work to do. Oi. Paperwork, the bane of my existence. So, anywho, good morning, Carolyn. Welcome. You're the first one popping on today. Glad you are here. Awesome. We'll wait for some of the practical rebels to begin popping in. And this card hits the nail on the head for me today. Good morning, Joe Neal. Welcome. You're driving. Okay, well, when I say close your eyes, don't do it. Got it? All right, Mel, good morning. Looks like someone snuck past me. Glad everybody's here. This is good. Good morning, Abigail. Thank you for the rainbow and sunrise. That's awesome. I think it's supposed to be a beautiful day here today. Absolutely beautiful. So I'm looking forward to that. Good morning, Cindy. Welcome. Waving back at you. Everybody's starting to roll in. This is good. Anyway, I'm going to take a quick drink here. We have Allowing Prayers. 57 Invitations to Spark a Conversation with Your Soul by Siobhan Nash. And this card is like spot on for me today. So this is really good. And then I will journal because, as with the rest of these cards, this card has a couple of questions, deep thinking questions for us to pose to ourselves and explore a bit. So our card, well, let's start with some breath. Breath is always good. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And one more for good measure. In through the nose, out through the mouth. There we go. Good morning, Gwen. Glad you're here. Awesome. So anyway, I already found myself irritated this morning with was it the first or the second text message I've received today? Good morning, Beth. Welcome. Where someone's telling me someone's going to do something and asking me a question without any of the prior conversation that would be necessary for that question to be answered in a way that's even remotely useful. So I started off down the rant trail of, God, my family communicates terribly. This is so irritating, blah, 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 blah. And then I thought, wait a minute. And so, thus the card. Allow reclamation. So, let's take a peek at our questions and see what you think. Good morning, Janine. Welcome. Glad you're here. So there's 9 of us on here. And I'm going to hazard a guess that maybe 1 or 2 of you struggle with this stuff as much as I do. Here's the first question. Where are you giving pieces of yourself away to people and situations that don't serve you? Blink, blink, blink. Trying to get my family to communicate in a way that's effective hemorrhages a whole lot of my precious energy. It's been this way the whole 63 years I've been circling the globe with them. Why would I expect that it's going to change at this point? Even when I raise it as an issue. I'll still raise it as an issue, especially with the person who sent me the email, or the text message. But to expect any change to be forthcoming is not a worthwhile pursuit. It's hemorrhaging energy. So, where are you giving pieces of yourself away to people and situations that don't serve you? Second one is, if you reclaimed those pieces of yourself, and actually I'm going to change it, when you reclaim those pieces of yourself, what might that open space for in your life? What might that open space for in your life? Well, one thing it's going to open space for, because in this case, I'm going to do differently than I typically would. Typically, I would cancel plans, rearrange my schedule to accommodate this folly they've set up. I'm not going to. I'm going to go ahead with the plans that I had. And yes, it would have been nice if somebody would have gone with me since it's a family event. But apparently they don't open their emails. So I'll go and have fun. And when everybody in the extended family asks, well, where is everybody? I'll say, well, you'll have to ask them because I don't want to be the family messenger. Forget it. So I'm going to go. I'm going to enjoy myself. I'm going to take whatever damn dish I want to take, and on we go. Good morning, Joe Bell. Glad you are here. Welcome, welcome. So allowing reclamation. First question, where are you giving pieces of yourself away to people and situations that don't serve you? And second question, if you reclaim those parts of you, what might that open space for in your life? What might that open space for in your life if you stop railing against the machine, flailing your head again, banging your head on the wall? Good morning, Paula. Glad you're here. What might that open up space for? I'd like to put some things in the feed. So for me, it's going to be connecting with other people. It's going to be having some fun. It's going to be letting go of that sense of obligation that doesn't serve me. Thank you, Cindy. Appreciate the posting of the questions. But allow reclamation. I mean, even think about that word, right? Reclamation. Hidden in there is that sense that we've on some level betrayed ourselves and given away parts, pieces, bits and bobs. Good morning, Susan. Glad you're here. Of our heart and soul, that it really would be good for us to reclaim. It really would be good for us to reclaim. When we honor our own solidarity, integrity, sovereignty, as much or more so as we honor that in others, imagine how things will be. Imagine how much more energy you're going to have. Imagine how much more focus you're going to have. Imagine how much more integrity you're going to have. Feels like this needs some tapping. Let's do a little tapping on this, shall we? Because again, I'm sure that this resonates for many of you the same way it's resonating for me. So first thing is tapping on the side of the hand. I like doing both hands together. Figure we get a little more bang for our buck, but you can do one hand or both. So repeat after me. We'll do call and response. Exactly. They don't change. They don't change. Okay, so even though I'm irritated by this situation with my family, I love and accept myself. Even though poor communication has driven me nuts, I choose to find a different way. Even though those family members may never change, I can still love them where they're at. Okay, inside corner of the eyebrow. I want perspective on this. Outside corner of the eye. It has driven me nuts for too long. Under the eye. I am tired of feeling upset about this stuff. Under the nose. The truth is, some people are poor communicators. Under the mouth. There's times when I'm a poor communicator. Collarbone. Clearly the way I communicate isn't serving me. Under the arms. Clearly my expectations of my family aren't serving me. Around the crown of the head. I am going to practice Byron Katie. Inside corner of the eyebrows. And love and accept what is. Outside corner of the eyes. I love and accept what is. Under the eyes. I would like it to be different. Under the nose. But I recognize it's not. Under the mouth. So I acknowledge what is. Collarbone. I accept it for what it is. Under the arms. And I don't allow it to upset me anymore. Around the crown of the head. I recognize everyone's right to be who they are. Inside corner of the eyebrow. Even when it doesn't work well for me or them. outside corner of the eye. Everyone is sovereign. Under the eyes. Everyone gets to be who they are. Under the nose. I choose to be myself. Under the mouth. I choose to accept what is. Collarbone. And I choose to get on with my life. Under the arms. I release others from the expectation around the crown of the head that they have to make me happy. One more around here, inside corner of the eyebrows. I get to make me happy. Outside corner of the eyes. I choose to make me happy. Under the eyes. I have the power to do that. Under the nose. Regardless of what's happening with my family. Under the mouth. I choose to be happy. Collarbone. At the center of life's storms, I stand serene. Under the arms. Fully empowering myself. Good morning, Diane, and around the crown of the head, and so it is. Nice deep breath in and out. What do you notice? How do you feel? Did that help release some of the angst about family members not being who you'd like them to be or how you'd like them to be? Or perhaps it's friends, people who don't understand you, meet your needs, get how to communicate with you, etc., etc. Accepting. This is what it is. Wish it was different, but it isn't, and I'm not going to waste my life on wishing. I'm going to move forward. I'm going to move ahead with what is. So that's our card for today. Allow reclamation. Reclaiming the small pieces of yourself that you've given away to people and situations that don't serve you. And then deciding, making conscious decisions about, now that I've reclaimed these parts and pieces of myself that formerly I had given away, what do I want to do with them? What do I want to do with the extra energy? What do I want to do with the acknowledgement of what I want, what I need, what I enjoy, what I want to do, etc., etc., etc. So hopefully at some point today I'm going to be talking to my son about my trip out to Oregon and plan some things, and that will feel really good. He's one of those people who is a little slower to respond, but once he responds very well. Just a little slower than usual. So I'd like you practicing this today. I'd like you paying attention to, yes, where are my little bits and bobs of myself that I've given away that I want to ceremoniously bring back in? Make some kind of a ritual about it. It could be thumping your hands over your chest. Okay, I brought back that part of me that I'd given to so-and-so. Brought back that part of me that I'd given to so-and-so. Reclaiming you until you again feel whole. And it may have been a long time since you felt whole. It's waiting for you. Have an awesome Wednesday. We'll see you again tomorrow. Remember, you're capable of far more than you think you are. Bye-bye.